This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and NFL Draft is coming up, and my Washington Redskins have the number 5 pick, which I am very, very nervous about, simply because I feel like they're going to do something stupid. Now, if it were me in that position, I'm trading that pick. Fuck that pick. Fuck that pick. And I know a lot of people probably hear me saying this, and it's like, why would you get rid of the number 5 pick? Number 5 pick, you can do so much. You can get a great player. No, no, no. See, this is the thing that I think a lot of people kind of get wrong when it comes to draft, and I think a lot of teams do that as well. You don't have to pick that high if you don't get what you need. And a lot of teams in drafts, not just the NFL, but in the draft period, like I know the NBA, they're the worst when it comes to drafting, in my opinion, because I can't remember the last time that I could remember when the Wizards have drafted a need. Now they've actually come out on the good end because they've gotten some quality players recently, like Otto Porter has turned out to be really good, and of course Bradley Beal has turned out to be nice as well. But it's like nobody in the NBA drafts for the position. In the NFL, you need to draft for the positions that you need. But a lot of times I've noticed early on in the first round, people will go out there and grab the quote-unquote best available player, even though they don't necessarily fit. Like with the Redskins, I've been preaching offensive line, offensive line, offensive line. That being said, all the experts are saying defensive ends, whatnot. I don't think that's a big issue. We let Arakpo go, yeah, but we have Kerrigan, and you know, we picked up some pieces on the defensive line where I think our pass rush is okay. It would be nice to get another stud to go beside, you know, the opposite side of Kerrigan, like we had with Arakpo, even though Arakpo was hurt for the most part. You know, he couldn't stay healthy. But I could live without that. All I need is for the defensive line is to help the linebackers play well on the run, and to just get some pressure. You don't have to sack the quarterback. Just get some pressure on the quarterback. Our biggest concern on defense, in my opinion, is the defensive secondary. You know, I like Breland. Breland's, you know, he's coming along. Emerson still got some work to do with him. The safeties has always been the biggest issues. We have to see how the safeties are going to play this year. We still have D Hall, who, even though I'm not huge on him, at least that gives us somebody, a third corner to throw in there. And we've done some decent things with the secondary, although I still want a top-notch safety back there. I need us to get our, to solidify that free safety spot the way we had it when, God rest his soul, Sean Taylor was around. I need that, and I don't need him to be Sean Taylor quality. I just need him to be solid, like Sean Taylor was. You know what I mean? So that's the need. Defensive end, I don't know why they just keep saying we're gonna get a defensive end, and that's the thing. There's probably not a defensive back or an offensive lineman that's probably worth paying number 5 pick, which is why I personally think the Redskins should just trade that pick and get value out of it. Trade down, get multiple picks if possible, and go from there. You don't have to pick in that position. It's not a safe position, and it's a position where I could see them doing some very dumb things. I know a lot of people were saying at first maybe they'll get Mariota and get another. No. I don't want another quarterback drafted for the Redskins ever until they actually develop a solid offensive line. Till then, fuck drafting quarterbacks. I would rather us re-sign what's his name? Who was the quarterback with Shanahan? Damn, why did I forget his Rex Grossman? Yeah, I'd rather us resign him than to draft another quarterback, because we're not going to be able to develop anybody young with the way that our offensive line plays. It needs to get better. It definitely needs to get better. They need to improve in that area. And I know a lot of people like to say, well, Andrew Luck does well without a line. People who say that are kind of dumb, in my opinion, because the Colts line is not that bad. Their line is not as bad as people try to make it out. Personally, I just think that's just a lot of critics who want to use that to knock RG3 or whoever is in the Redskins backfield. Colts doesn't have a horrendous line. They're actually okay. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Neither here nor there. But I'm very much looking forward to them doing something smart. I hope they trade it, get some more value out of that pick, and then find the people that you need. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to go first, because I think for a while people were thinking that Winston would go, but now all of this controversy that surrounds him, like the most recent thing with the crab legs, that's hilarious. They were saying that he stole crab legs from a grocery store. Oh man, like honestly, I wouldn't pick him first, simply because it's not just the legal issue things, but he just seems to have a lot of mental baggage, and you don't want somebody who's going to come in with a lot of mental baggage. You want a more stable person at quarterback, a less of a head case. I mean, they could actually pick Mariota if they really wanted to. I don't know what the aversion seems to be in the I guess the opinion of the experts. Experts seem to not think that Mariota should go. Some experts seem not to think he should go first. I don't know. But hey, it is what it is. I personally just think that Winston is not the first pick. I would go with, if I'm Tampa, since you need a quarter. See, this is the thing. Do they really get? I'll be honest with you. I'm not high on any of the quarterbacks. I know a lot of people like what Winston and all of them did in college, but like me personally, I don't think that they're guys that you need to jump out there and grab first and foremost, so that you could build a franchise with. I feel like they're later in the round quarterbacks. To be quite honest, very talented kids, but I don't know how much of an impact they're gonna make immediately. But if I had to pick between the two, I'd pick Mariota. I definitely pick Mariota, only because he seems to be the more stable person mentally. But hey, who knows? A lot of people have him going to Tennessee simply because of the whole debacle with what's his name, Jake Locker retiring and all of that. They're definitely going to need a quarterback. I think that's probably why Philadelphia has been doing all this craziness with their moves at quarterback now, because I just have a feeling that Chip Kelly was going to eventually try to trade up and possibly make a run at Mariota. I just had that sinking feeling that he would do something like that. But they're gonna need a quarterback. Like I said, I hope we trade out. Raiders, I heard Amari Cooper. That would be good. Give somebody for Carr to throw to. The Jaguars, I don't know what would be a good pick. A lot of people are picking defense. That seems to be a good, safe bet to go for them. Jets, of course, they're going with defense. See, Bears, they're going with wide receivers. Falcons, yeah, they're gonna need to restore up their defense to me because they've lost some pieces. This is, to me, not gonna be a great draft name-wise, but I think if people are very smart and thoughtful with their picks, you can get a lot of depth. I foresee a lot of first-round trading because I don't know if a lot of people are comfortable with what they can get for what they'll pay in the first round. Because I don't necessarily see a field full of, yo, this is the next so-and-so that's coming out. You know what I mean? I see a lot of good players, a lot of solid players, a lot of potentially good players and all of that. But nothing. It's like there's nothing coming out of this draft that makes me just like my eyebrow raise. Like I feel like there's going to be a showstopper pick out there. Hopefully we will get some excitement. I don't know. I just know that for my team, I hope they just do the smart thing. But let me know how you guys are feeling about the NFL draft. What do you think your team's gonna do? What do you feel your team needs and all of that? And you know, I wish you and your team success, and I pray for the success of my team as well. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Hit me up, let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This is your boy Black Vegas, and I'm out. Deuces.